Well, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. You guys are surprising me. There is actually quite a few of you already. Wow. I don't know what to say. Hello. Hey Blight, hey Hot Sauce, hey Sebi. I don't recall seeing you in chat before, Sebi. Yes, we are playing Project Zomboid. And you know why? Because that's an awesome game. Hey guys. How are you doing today? I think the mic is on. I think everything is working fine. I think we got all of this under control. Something that those of you who've been with me for some time know I've always failed in the beginning. Guys, before we start the game, I got this question multiple times already, and mostly Tim, who usually watches the streams from the recording. So Tim, especially for you, we're going over my entire mod list, including all the mods which are gonna be used in this playthrough, because I have more than only these mods. So we're just gonna spend 2 minutes to go over this. And I got a couple of car mods, as you can see. Then I'm using antibodies because I really like the concept of being able to cure knocks by that minigame, which is included in antibodies. I am using Authentic Z because it's just a super fun mod to have. Obviously, no bandits this time. Extra spawn locations. I've got Braven's achievements and Braven's utilities. Caster Plus, which adds tons of different things into fishing. This is a cool mod which allows you to change sandbox settings in game. This is the health bar above zombies' heads. Very useful. Common sense, because you cannot play without common sense, though there are some issues with common sense recently. I do have this cosplay mod, which I have not used, but I saw Lucy from Edge Runners on the cover, and I figured I have to have it. It does indeed, Blight. It does so much. All the different zombie types, you know, those special zombies. It's just so cool. The Cryogenic Winter is part of the whole Eternaut experience. I also do the Daily Report Journal, which is just a fantastic mod that wraps up everything you do. All the skill points you've scored on a daily basis. It keeps track of your weight. It's just an awesome mod to have. Some, like, quirky mods like disassemble container with items inside. Now, I use dynamic traits because it's just more fun. Energy drinks because I love monster drinks, which I'm not drinking tonight, actually, guys, because I gotta wake up early tomorrow and I don't want to have monster running through my veins right before bed. That would probably not be smart. Extra bombs, because Dark Moriarty made a fantastic mod on bombs. If you have not seen it, check out the video I made on my channel, because you can do magic with bombs. Fitness overhaul, fitness workouts, like the working bench and the treadmill overhaul, really cool. Farming expansion, also covered in the mod shed series. Some extra gear, because why not? Again, something specific for the Eternaut playthrough. Generator range, I think it's now part of vanilla actually, so disregard. Has been read, because you cannot play without this mod. Item condition, which can be replaced by other mods, but I like this one, it's very simple. I also have kill count, because it's important to track your kills, and this adds, you know, the fire and the car kills. Ladders, manage containers. The UI for the map legend to understand what the colors mean, the map symbol size slider, and the ability to like extra map symbols. Moodle framework, I don't even know what that does. It's probably some sort of a pre-requirement for other mods. More traits, because that is a very cool mod to use. It adds tons of different things you can add to customize your character. Some Rokos mods for neat crafting, neat building. This is something that I get asked all the time in my videos. So where do my inventory come from? So this PZ clothing UI, it creates this grid view of all the clothes you're wearing. Hey Sarah, good morning. Is it morning or afternoon for you? Remind me please. This is something I get asked a ton. So yeah, this is definitely something I recommend. Project Cook, which I'm gonna cover very soon on the channel. Stay tuned for that. Proximity inventory, also very helpful. I don't think this mod actually even works. Reload some just quality of life stuff. Simple lock picking, I really like this mod. It allows you to pick locks as long... it's noon, perfect. So, good afternoon. Simple lock picking, because I cannot live without it. That's why I always look for paper clips. Smoke like it's 93. Now this is a very interesting mod, especially for all of you that figured out that smoking has been nerfed. This makes, you know, finding cigarettes more realistic. Tetris, because I just absolutely love this mod. You can play Tetris inside Project Zomboid. They knew some video game stuff. Water pipes, this has also been covered on my channel. A working seatbelt, something that I should actually remove because the noise just annoys me. And some cool cooking mods, which add all kinds of different ingredients, recipes, and also the ability to dry foods. But enough of that, let's start the game. Let's just... I use the guns and smoke mods for that, which has only... Okay, cool. So let the Lua reload and we're gonna continue. Guys, I actually did something for today's stream, for tonight's stream, if you're looking from my time zone perspective. I actually added a checklist of things that I want to do. And we're gonna start by reviewing this checklist. Hold on, did I click continue? I did. Okay, the Lua is reloading. We're gonna review this checklist actually, and you will help me figure out if there is anything that I should add to this checklist. Did I paint a new picture? No, it's still the same. It's still the same. It's still the same masterpiece, which is the Viking's funeral. I'm sure you can see it easily, right? It's obviously a Viking's funeral. Never. You know, cooking class, why not? But paint classes, forget it. I don't want to embarrass myself. I embarrass myself enough in these streams. So, guys, speaking of our checklist, this is my checklist for today. Craft spears, arrange some nails, set up animal space, get chickens, secure tobacco, and maybe a generator. All of these are the things that I would like to do for various different reasons, actually. I would also love for all of these corpses to decompose as soon as possible because they mess up my lawn. But we are basically picking up where we left off. If you remember the last stream, I was trying to fish actually, and for some unknown reason, I was not able to fish anything. Bobros wig. Maybe I should just, you know, get the same hair as Bob Ross. Why not? The guy has style. Had, because I think he passed away, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, I just loved his style. The way that he was talking about... painting. Always with this very calm voice. So relaxed. Absolutely a skill. Okay, so I just want to check out what's going on because I haven't visited this. Hey, Kokidden! I love the fact that you love them. Any particular favorite ones or something that you found like useful from them in particular? Ah, right. I forgot. I remember now. I don't have any more matches. So it's actually... Oh, hold on. I have some here. Oh, stupid me. Okay. Well, regardless, we are running low on source of, you know, like fire. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does, Ramon. Macramen. It absolutely does. Hold on, guys. I want to go back to fishing. For some reason, when I went out to fish last time, I just could not catch anything. And I'm not sure what was the reason. I want to try again. Where's my... Oh, there's my high-quality fishing rod. Okay, I think I'm fully covered, right? I think it's safe to get out. Let me just quickly have a look. Yeah, I think we're all good. Okay, if I die right now, I have witnesses that everything was fine. Hey, I actually like when you talk Blight. I mean, that's the whole point of these streams, just to interact, socialize. The game is just a background. Okay, here are some bubbles. I mean, technically, if I cast here, I should be able to catch a fish, right? Oh, that's a mistake. Fishing is just such a fantastic way to secure food. But you have to know how to do it, actually. When Build 42 dropped, I just, you know, was kind of casting the boober anywhere, and only after a while I found out that you actually have to cast in these bubbles, which is called active water, because only then... Hey, Jim! Hell of a game yesterday. Hell of a game. So congrats on the win, by the way. That Sobo Slice goal was something else. Come on. You know what's... I really don't like it. I'm not sure why I'm unable to catch any fish. Hold on, I'm gonna reposition myself. Because this worries me, not gonna lie. I really am hoping to be able to consistently fish, because this will probably be my best bet to find any kind of sustainable protein. I didn't come to... Oh, go ahead! I mean, I'm all for some good banter. It's all good. I think Arsenal played afraid. I think we should have come out in a slightly different lineup. But I think it was... I liked what Slot said after the game. I saw some of his... I saw his comments saying that this was the type of game that like 8 out of 10 games would end up in a draw, and the remaining 2 would be split per each side. So I think you guys just, you know, had a spark of brilliance from Soboslai, and, you know, 3 points are yours, so well played. I was so nervous yesterday. Like, my heart rate was easily above 90 for the entire game. And you got Isak, by the way. Congratulations. Oh, there's the fish. I hope it's a fish. No, it doesn't feel like a fish, actually. It doesn't act like one. It doesn't feel like a fish. A pearl! Huh? What can I do with this? Make improvised... Oh, look at this. Oh, so this is something that probably comes from this mod. Spoon lure. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna keep this pearl. Pearl. That's a tongue twister. I'm gonna keep it just for the future. Maybe it will actually improve fishing. But in the end, I mean, not to dwell on the game too much, I was actually expecting Arsenal to lose, because it's been so long since they lost to a top 6 team that it was simply about time. And I honestly don't think you win championships in these games. I don't think Arsenal wins their championship at Anfield, and I don't think you guys win at Emirates. I think it's more like you win the championship when you play Wolves away and you lose points there, or you play, I don't know, Fulham and you lose points. That's how you win championships, by not losing points to these types of teams. So, you know, it's a long season. Let me speed up a bit, maybe it's gonna help. Oh, it's actually not helping. I'm not sure why the fishing is not working. Is it too cold, maybe? It shouldn't play a role, shouldn't it? Alright, I'll figure it out later. For now, I'm still kind of good. Guys, there is 70 of you here, which is quite a lot, actually. Say hi. I want to say hi back to all of you. Welcome to the stream. Since there is like double the amount of people watching, let me just quickly go over the list of things I want to do today, so you all have sort of an expectation. My goal today is to reach this area first. No, correction. I wanna get here actually, because this is a manufacturing warehouse, which will have probably tons of different tools and equipment which I can use. Kuba, hello. But in order to do so, I will have to cut my way through hundreds of zombies. So we're gonna try and craft as many spears as possible. Then we'll try to arrange some nails, because I want to be able to set up animal space, which essentially the aim is to create like small animal pens over here, all covered with fence, so they would have an easy access to water, and I wouldn't need to worry about it. And if I manage to do that, then I need to find some chickens. And if I find a generator in the meantime, that would be amazing. How did I get the pearl? Well, I just fished the pearl. It comes from a mod called Caster Plus Realistic, which is a sort of a fishing overhaul, you might say. Forge spears? You can forge spearheads. But as I understand what you're trying to say, you're probably mentioning that you would like to be able to forge the handle of the spear, right? Not the spearhead itself. Okay, so since I need spears, do I have a hatchet? I do. I'm gonna go cut some small trees so that I will have enough saplings to craft some spears. Let's try with the... maybe with the bushes as well. Okay, tree branches. Hey, are you able to get saplings from bushes? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna try with a tree. Hold on. Sapling, cool. Okay. Besides, I'm gonna need logs anyway. Because if I want to build those animal pens, then I will need tons of planks, so I'm just happy with having logs lying around for now. There's another one. There's another one. And this one is probably too small for... Oh, another one. Cool. And what we're gonna do now is actually fire harden them. Because we can. Carve spear. So guys, what you've been up to? Anything, any success you would like to share with everyone? Anything, any achievement? My achievement for sure was that I've managed to catch up a little bit on making videos over the weekend because I had a massive backlog, which kind of bothered me, I'm not gonna lie. Especially that I started the channel memberships and added the option for the members to have early access to videos, and I created early access to videos and there were no videos, which kind of sucked. So I took some time over the weekend to make some videos for you guys. One is already live on the channel, the other one is gonna premiere on a Wednesday. Fire harden the spear. Ah, that looks cool, look. She's kind of... Yeah, don't put it in the fire, you're gonna burn all of it. That's not how you're supposed to do it. I'm pretty sure she knows what she's doing. So, supposedly the fire-hardened spear is significantly more durable, right? That's the whole point of fire-hardening them. So with my skill level of maintenance is level 6. Not bad, actually. And with fire-hardened spears... I should be good, right? To cut through hordes and hordes of zombies. Okay, now I just have to be careful not to step into the fire, because that would be such a stupid way to go. Now, hold on. Why am I getting these splinters? Oh, they're actually quite heavy. Hold on, I'm gonna put them in the back of the car. Because we're gonna take this beat up van there anyway. Alright, sweet. No, hold on, not sweet. I don't have space for that. Actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab the trauma bag and put it into the house. Simply because if I get stuck with the car somewhere, say it's the engine's gonna die and it's just gonna be stuck there. I don't want all of my medical supplies to be stuck with the car. So I'm gonna grab it inside and just yeah, put it over here. In my makeshift medical station. Okie dokie. And I also saw that I do have a wound, do I? Oh, no, I don't anymore. Alright. Sweet. Okay, so it's getting late. Let's grab some food then and just go to sleep. Oh, right, I do have onions. Okay, we're gonna cook a French onion soup. No, we're not gonna do it because I don't have a pot. Well, okay. So what could I actually cook with all these ingredients that I have? A frying pan. Some stale pork. Yummy. Hey, Raven. Well, these onions are... could be better. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I can absolutely not say that this is gonna be a gourmet meal. Some old, used up pork with a bit of onions, some pepper, and let's add some soy sauce. No, so far no. And please don't even start, okay? You're gonna jinx it. If something happens, it's on you. Mask on, mask on. Okay, we're good. What is my gourmet pork and onion stir fry with soy sauce? I think it's not going to be enough. I think I need to add some fuel. I think I need to add some fuel. Okay. Is this going to be enough? How long does it take for it to cook? 2 hours. Well, at least she's not cold right now. That's nice. So, as you guys can see, I am like leading a very healthy life today. No monster drink this time, only some tap water. I'm sure my kidneys and my liver are gonna appreciate it. But as I've mentioned, I cannot not go to sleep tonight because I gotta wake up early. Long day tomorrow. All right. I'm gonna eat all of... Oh, Jesus. Hunger minus 14? With all these ingredients? Are you serious? How so? Yo, this is nothing. Yo, this was an absolute waste of time. I didn't notice it, guys, actually. Okay, I'm gonna hit a tuna chaser. This thing at least gonna get me to not being hungry. Okay, time to go to sleep. Now I do see I have my mask on, so no need to remind me. Oh, perfect. 520. It's actually fantastic. You know what? I don't really have all that much food. I love my alligator fish. Yeah. Those are crazy. I did catch it once, or was it or I think it was not actually the alligator fish, but something else. I think it was it's called muskie, something like that. But that fish was insanely large as well. I'm gonna take the can opener with me. Oh, well, okay. Fresh berries. I'm gonna take fresh berries with me. I have tons of them. And I'm gonna wear my mask and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and try and see if I could start cutting through all those zombies. It's gonna be a grind. that's for sure. But I need to clear my way towards Irvington. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna be stuck here. Which is, again, it's not the end of the world, because the place is fairly, like, decent. But I really do want to... Please don't flip over. But I am really looking to upgrade, right? So I want to do all these things that I've had on my list, so that I could live a long and happy life in seclusion. And one of the reasons why I really want to clear out all those zombies, because already my engine is not looking good. And if I just decide to ignore that entire horde next to the Irvington farm, and I'll try to, like, make my way from the base and into Irvington all the time, eventually my car is gonna die at that horde. And then things are gonna be really, really, really bad. So guys, who already seen the latest episode of the masterclass, the one on blunt weapons? Eventually I will. Eventually I will absolutely look for an alternative. Okay, here's the first small group. But this is all I have for now, right? So, once I get a better one, I'm gonna get a better one. Don't you just love this one, like, one-shotting with the spear? If you time it right. Okay, easy peasy. No smokes on them, however. I think I'm actually gonna walk. Okay, we made it all the way to the farm already. Ah, interesting. The surroundings are fairly clear. There's a group over there. There's a larger group here. You forgot. Yeah, because you were gifted the membership, right? Sweet. But the masterclass is already released, so it's available for everyone. Okay, she needs to chill. Absolutely no point in panicking at this point. This is totally under control. Yo, you know what? I'm looking at the condition of this spear, and it's actually looking good. At least for now. Oh, a chirut. See? No damage to the condition at all. Blunt weapons are a beauty. No nonsense like sharpening. Then again, if you sharpen your blades and if you sharpen your axes and stuff, you level up maintenance much faster than just by purely using your regular blunt weapons. So, you know, there are pros and cons, actually. Now, I'm gonna be very honest. I have discovered spears recently. This was not something that I was not familiar with your game. I discovered spears recently, and I am absolutely loving every single moment because they just seem so overpowered. Okay, I think it's safe to go back and get the car a bit closer. That's fair, Macramon. It's absolutely fair. The intention of the entire series was originally to actually learn myself, believe it or not, because I am not what you would call a veteran player. I have barely 1,000 hours. Oh, this is nice. So I'm pretty sure there are some of you here in the stream even have more hours than me, but when I was making the episodes, I had to, you know, like deep dive into the topic, research it, and this way I was learning myself. Now, some of the things I already forgotten and need to revisit, but it was a useful exercise nonetheless. I actually have a nightstick. It's a typical one-handed weapon. If you think of a police officer, they would use it sort of to defend themselves. I couldn't imagine using it as a two-handed weapon. And therefore, for me, it's hard to categorize it as a long weapon. Oh, nice. That was all McDonald. Yo! Cropping for cash. Okay, look, I don't wanna get cocky or anything, but it feels quite... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not sure I have any kind of a shovel, so I'm just gonna take it. Don't say it. I'm absolutely not saying it, Blight. That's why I shut myself up before I said it. But I think we can all agree, at least, spears are just insane. Okay, now I know in this cattle farm, they might have some magazines inside, which I might want. Oh, it's open. How convenient. Thank you very much. They have good cooking. Oh, the okay. This is sweet. I'm gonna use it, guys. Because it's the Angler magazine. And some other magazines as well. Cool. Okay, it was already a good idea to get here. Now let's see if I can find anything else. Unlikely in these file cabinets. Especially Brittany, 100%. Cigarette pack. Eurodance. Okay, guys, we've won the game. We've got Eurodance CD. I can respect that. Whoops. Oh, there's a kitchen. There is actually... Oh, and a ham radio. Sweet. Actually some electrical appliances which could be used in the future for leveling up electrical. Not only that, you know, I mean, Eurodance 90s music, like 90s party music. Venga Boys. So many good songs back in the day. Coffee. Oh, a fire extinguisher. Now, logic would dictate that it would probably make sense to take it with me, but it's very heavy. More coffee. And a mug. Now I wish it was a Spifo mug, but okay, I'm already carrying a lot. I'm going back to the car right now. I gotta leave some of the stuff inside. No need to carry so much. Oh, a hitchhiker, huh? Okay, I cannot. Why do I carry a bottle of bleach? Oh, makes no sense. Let me put away as much gear as I can. I should probably organize it a bit better, but okay, let's not be picky. Imagine if Project Zomboid devs were Rockstar and would make so you can listen to 90s music. Oh geez, that would be insane. Now I need to try True Music. I really need to try True Music. It's on my list of mods which are an absolute must check. But I haven't gotten to it yet. Totally. Totally agree, Raman. Totally. So I had a question the other day about animal trailers and where to find them. So this is your answer, guys. This is exactly the place for animal trailers. Okay. Oh, nice. Look, not only are we having high quality weapons, but we are actually being able to level up our skill. She's gonna be, you know, the female reincarnation of Leonidas at some point. Went there in 2 military trucks. Unlucky. I didn't want to risk these fighting next to this barricade because I felt sometimes the game acts weird, and I think it was much safer just to do it this way. Yo, she's deadly. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Ooh, onion. Now I saw a leather jacket, leather coat, which I absolutely want. And I think I'm not gonna press my luck because I've already cleared a lot today. And this group is quite... Yeah, I think, you know what, let's be smart. Let's be smart. Let's not push ourselves. The whole concept of this stream was actually to not rush things, but rather work our way methodically, step by step, and not YOLO into stuff because that's not gonna take us anywhere. Oh, and one more thing about the stream today. I will probably not gonna go for 4 hours. I am expecting to be around for like 2 to 3 hours today. Because as mentioned, I do need to get some sleep later. And whenever I finish my stream, I am always buzzing with good energy, with good vibes, thanks to all of you being here, and it's then quite hard for me to actually fall asleep for a while. So the sooner I finish, the faster I can get myself, you know, to be able to actually go to sleep. Yeah, the car is dying already. Now, I don't know how to hotwire cars, which is problematic, meaning that I will be relying on finding keys unless a miracle happens and I will be able to level up car mechanics and electrical at the same time, which I don't think is gonna happen. There are a few places that I would love to check in Irvington for magazines and stuff, but that's a long way to go. And I am absolutely not pushing a trailer with this vehicle. Imagine the pain I would endure trying to pull an animal trailer with this banged up van. Please decompose. Okay, we made it. Coffee, sugar, saucepan, mug. The sling bag. Some of the smokes can stay in the car because it makes perfect sense for the smokes to be in the car, but it makes even more sense for them to be in the glove box. Yeah, and this bleach. I'm not sure why I'm carrying bleach. I'm gonna leave it here so I don't get tempted. You don't have a monster today, maybe you'll manage. Yeah, hopefully. But again, no, but like what I've mentioned, it's actually the thing, because normally when you have like evenings, I usually like to just, take it slow, just chill. And when I'm with you guys, I am all energized. Because it's kind of a bit of a different experience. And it's actually not easy to go to sleep after that. Where did I put all the seasonings? I don't remember in which drawer. This one. Coffee doesn't qualify as a seasoning, actually. I'm gonna put the coffee along with all the other goodies. Still carrying this worm. Yeah, not carrying it anymore. So I like to keep my things organized. That's why I spend a lot of time going from drawer to drawer, putting things away in their rightful places. And I'm sure a lot of you do it the same way. I think there are actually two types of Project Zomboid players. There is this group of people who do their due diligence. They put everything where its places, and there is this other group who just drops everything on the floor, and yeah, that's how they live. Hey Bird, coffee as a seasoning. It does, yeah. You can use it as a seasoning, actually. In some cakes, for example, you can use some ground coffee as a... Technically, no, but for tiramisu, it's not a seasoning. It's actually... it's more like you put those biscuits in the coffee itself. I got some leather strips. Can I reinforce my clothes? I actually can, because these use denim strips. This is also denim strip. Can I I'm gonna remove it, guys. I'm gonna put as much leather as I can. Just because leather is stronger. Okay, where is the needle? Where did I put the needle? Do I carry the needle with me? No, of course not. I misplaced the needle. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Aha! No, but in all honesty, where did I put the needles? Where is the needle? See, that's what I'm talking about putting things away in their rightful places. I have no bloody idea where did I put the needle, and now I am unable to... Is it here, maybe? Shit, it's not here. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Jesus, I'm stupid. I was carrying all the time. Yeah, there you go. Well done, Gertrix. Well done. Neat UI would help a lot. You guys are really pushing me to fix my UI, aren't you? What would Neat UI do? What I would actually get if I had Neat UI? Would it show me everything that I have in my inventory and all the different bags and stuff? Because if it would, I'm kind of seeing the point now. I'm kind of in between. I drop all my stuff in a pile of grouped boxes and then later with proximity inventory. Yeah, that's one way to do it. That is one way to do it. Okay, so in case I will forget, I'm putting all of my sewing equipment into this cupboard over here. Normally, I should have the PZ Clothing UI. That's the name of the mod. Normally, since I am obviously Slavic, my needles, all the buttons and things, they should be in a box of cookies, because that's where our grandmas would keep all the, all the different sewing stuff in a box of cookies. Like every single traditional Slavic house would have this metal box, which used to be a box for cookies. And if you would open that box of cookies, instead of cookies inside, you would find, like threads, needles, buttons, a thimble, these kinds of things. Now there are actually jokes online made out of it. So if you're on Instagram and stuff, you've probably seen it at some point in your life. Can find items nearby by typing their names. Okay. Now I'm starting to be convinced that's actually a good idea. I'll check it offline. I'll check it after the stream. Old school grandmas are the best. Of course. So much knowledge, so much experience. It's sometimes hard to find common ground with them, because the generational gap is just insane. But I can just, work with the example of my grandfather. He passed away like years ago. But in his late days, he wanted to be kind of more modern. He used to type on a typewriter. He was writing articles for all kinds of different journals. He wrote a book. Kind of a memoir thing, and he used to type on a typewriter, and then in his later days he switched to a PC, and he was 85 and he was starting to learn how to use a PC, and it was just such an interesting experience to see him interact with technology. Now I was young back then. I was just late teens or early 20s, and I was really stupid. I didn't really appreciate that when I was then. But now when I think of it, it was actually fun to watch this entire process on his end. No, I totally agree. I mean, that's a fantastic use of these. And usually these boxes, they were looking really nice. So it was not only your typical just a metal box, but it was really well crafted. Usually with the surface, it wasn't smooth. It had some engravings on it, so it was always really nice. So I totally don't blame anyone that would be using them for storing things. Okay, I read a couple of magazines. Clean UI. I'm gonna check it out, Raven, later. Not on stream. Okie dokie. Oh, I think I accidentally tried to start the engine. Is my mask on? It is. Okay, I'm gonna throw all of these magazines next to the campfire because they are all gonna serve a single purpose, which is to... Well, they're gonna be just fire starters at this point. Where's the rest of it? There it is. Good cooking, cropping for cash, and angler. I think all of them are very useful. Name the truck. Any suggestions? Big Bertha. I don't think it's durable enough to deserve that name. Candy's inside. If I get a decent truck, I'm gonna call him Karl Gustav. Because why not? Let's smoke a cigarette, and then I'm just gonna finish by... I'm gonna spend the rest of the day reading these books. And then I'm gonna go to sleep, and we're gonna go... The Blue Shitbox. Yeah, that's a perfect name, actually. That's a perfect name. Is there a way to name your vehicle, by the way? Like, legitimately name your vehicle? Or I don't think there is. The Blue Shitbox. With a mod, okay. Yeah, there's a mod for everything, obviously. I don't think I'm actually gonna make it and read it all the way till the end. It's already late. Okay. We deserve a cigar after today, guys. All in all, a great day. I'm actually interested to see how many zombies I killed. You can rename the key. Okay. Let me finish up the cigar first. Yes, you can. You're actually true. You're actually right. So we're calling it the Blue Shitbox. That's a great name. I hope the car is not gonna be bothered and, you know, die in the middle of the road when I'm in trouble. Yay, shitbox? Well, we'll see about that. Don't, you know... Be careful what you wish for. How many? 42 kills, and I barely broke a sweat. Spears are just OP. Won't turn on again ever. Hope not. 42 kills. And really, I barely broke a sweat. And the spear is not even broken yet. And I have 3 more in the car. I mean, that's the ultimate case for spears, right? And my skill levels aren't that you know, that good at them. I mean, I'm spears level 2. I mean, I've barely even touched the surface. Yeah, the spear nerf is coming, absolutely. We're gonna have to figure out a new meta. But they are absolutely overpowered. I should not be able to, you know, to harvest them like wheat. Because that's what I was able to do. I was just able to easily cut through all of them. Microwave with metal inside. The new meta. I can already see it happening. Our berries are starting to go stale. That's fine. I still have some of them which are good. Oh, sorry, one more thing. The hammer and the small shovel. Trowel. Is that spelled trowel or it's spelled trowel. Trowel. Oh, look, the body's decomposed. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, shitbox, you can do it. To ci się po prostu nagrało. I jest w folderze jako nagranie. I'm teaching my wife to use OBS. You know, she needs to prepare for trowel. Trowel. Okay. I'm teaching my wife how to use OBS because she promised she's gonna stream with me when I hit 10,000 subscribers. So, you know, it's time for her to prepare. Besides, I'm pretty sure you guys would love to see me stream with her, right? All of you that are on stream. 23 people! Are you serious? Hey guys, welcome! Oh, sorry, I forgot to fasten the seatbelt and you were forced to listen to this annoying beeping sound. Now, I think I actually, speaking of there is a mod for anything, I think I actually saw that there is a mod that turns off this beeping noise. So there is a mod which adds the seatbelt, that adds the beeping noise, and then there is a mod which removes the beeping noise from the added seatbelt. Like, modern problems require modern solutions. Okay, back to the Irvington farm. Okay. Okay, let's get ourselves warmed up. 1, 2. Nothing. Let's continue. Now, those of you who weren't following this playthrough before, just a note, the zombie respawn is turned off. So if I manage to clear an area, I should technically not have a free pass because there will be wandering zombies still, but we're not going to be getting, I hope we're not going to be getting random groups reappearing from out of nowhere. Matchbook. Now this spear is about to die. I should probably grab a spare already. Reno! Yo, you haven't been on stream for ages. Welcome! Hey Nash, welcome as well. Hey guys. Glad you made it. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a spare spear. Speaking of tongue twisters, a spare spear. I haven't checked the auction area in this complex here. It normally isn't. I mean, there isn't anything inside normally, but it just looks cool because it's like the area where they would auction the cattle off. But you know, it's absolutely understandable. Being busy with life. Yeah, I know a bit about it. I mean, the last few weeks at work has been incredible. Really busy for me. But it's getting better now. What's the jingle in the background? Oh, that's just my wife preparing the meal for her dogs. But I'm actually surprised you could hear that. A spear nerf wouldn't be worse if we could use more stuff as spears. Yeah, true. Oh. Okay, hold on, chat. Hold on a moment. Let me clear the area and I'll just catch up on what you're saying. Oh, I think they broke some kind of a door inside the auction house. They must have, because they're pouring out of there. Which is not a major issue. Yeah, well done. Not a major issue, huh? It's just a laceration. Okay, nothing too serious, but it's gonna impact my performance with the spear. That was actually a really good good attack by the zombie. It's raining, it's pouring, the zombies are roaring. Yeah, kind of. Ah, see, but okay, the damage that I've gotten is now impacting my performance. Okay, that's not good. Okay, it's just gonna... It's gonna slow us down, but it's not absolutely not gonna stop us. Brass Knuckles when in the stone. Brass Knuckles would be really cool. I think also... yeah, totally agree, Nash, for crates and for food bags. There are tons of them inside. And crossbows, I am absolutely endorsing this message. Crossbows would be insane. There is actually a mod for crossbows. But I'm sure there was a mod for crossbows in build 41. Now, I'm not sure if it was... Okay. Now, I'm not sure if there was a mod developed for build 42. For 41, I'm certain there was, because I used it. A long stick. Okay. Oh. Just tons of planks. Okay. Oh, perfectly good work boots. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch, actually. I'm gonna keep those as spares, just in case. Yeah, this is the auction house area. It's super dark, and I don't think I have my light, my flashlight with me. I actually am sure I don't. So I'm not gonna be lighting this area because I don't want to waste the fuel in my lighter. Darling, is there any chance?
Yes.
Thank you. Later. Absolutely. Yo, chat, is it safe to eat inside the car? Because I would need to take off my mask, but I think it should be safe, right? I'm not gonna do it before you tell me. Nash, I'm sure you played this mod. I'm pretty sure I already ate in the car, but I'm freaking out, basically. Only if the windows aren't broken. Oh shit, now you added a condition. You know what? Okay, they seem good, but I don't want to risk it. I'm just gonna get inside. And I'm gonna eat my stale... No, not the stale berries. I'm gonna eat my fresh berries over here. But thank you. I didn't know that the window factor needs to be taken into consideration. Yeah, but then again, if it shows, if the graphics shows a hole in the window, would that be considered as a broken window? Or is it only if the window is physically missing, so there is this like this grayish like color on it? Do I? Hold on. I can have, yeah, I can have dried berries, but I don't have the option to make jam. Okay, let's chug a painkiller. I mean, I have them for a reason. All right. How big is that group over there? Okay, it looks manageable. Anything over there? Just one? Okay. I want to check these trucks. Yeah, probably that's a good idea. Test it. I wouldn't want to. I want to really reduce the risk to as little risk as possible. So, for example, this. Now that I am not as effective because of the wound, I'm not gonna be going in too hot because it would make no sense to jeopardize this run. And we are not in any kind of a rush. I mean, I can play this playthrough for as long as I'd like. Oh, nice. These will probably... Oh, a tarp. A tarp we could actually use. What's the condition? This one doesn't look good, at least visually. Ah! It's actually not bad. In many cases, it's looking pretty solid. Okay, what about... Oh, a key inside! Yo, can you believe this? Huh! How lucky. I'm absolutely taking this car as well. I am absolutely taking this car. We're gonna call it the white shitbox. Another funny pack. Funny thing is, I don't need them anymore because I already have two. But a livestock trailer, a key to the trailer. Huh? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm taking anything that I would consider to be of any value, so even a paperclip will do. A business card. Libby Poland, a security guard. Interesting. When I ask the Zomboid gods for a car key, they just laugh. They do. They absolutely do. Does it have fuel inside? Hold on. Maybe it does. It actually doesn't, but the engine is in a really good condition, 75%. Being inside a car, no motor running, and the move doesn't count as being inside, so the helicopter will spot you. Ah, interesting. Any animals inside? Nothing. I wonder if there are any chickens in any of these trailers. Oh, I'm sure there are tons of animals. I mean, tons, plenty of animals in that farming area. But I would be happy with just a few chickens and turkeys. Nothing. And a cow. Okay, all these trailers are empty. Oh, that's a big group. I'll try to take out these two guys first. And I'm not risking fighting that group. Not with this condition that I'm in. I have to check the... See, I forgot that I have that I have traps set. I need to go and check them. I think eating will kill you because if you aren't inside, according to the game, you are outside. Yeah, I don't wanna risk it. I'll test it in some sort of a different playthrough just to be sure, because I think it's an interesting question to have answered, right? If it's actually deadly or not. But not now. No, if I would die because of that, I would just sit down and cry. Yo, guys, this car is better than the blue sheet box, by all means. Even when it comes to the trunk size. Do I have the rubber hose with me? I actually do, but I also have some gas. I'm gonna fill... no, I'm not gonna. First, I'm gonna kill these guys. So what I'm gonna do is... Oh no, come on. Okay, it's getting dangerous. And these guys pulled as well. So my intention was to fuel that truck, get back home with the blue sheet box. Please start. You're not a shitbox. Thank you. You're an awesome car. Okay. Whew, close. That was close. So what I'm gonna do is, when I'm gonna go back tomorrow, I'm gonna fuel the truck with some of the fuel from the shitbox. And I'll try to haul both of these cars into the base. Or, alternatively, I can just use the shitbox as a kamikaze weapon and try to take out as many zombies with it as possible, and the moment it dies, just get out and run. Which is probably not a good idea. It's probably a stupid idea. Thank you for the service. Yeah, no, we're gonna give him a proper send-off. I mean, seriously, if you think of it, when we started this playthrough, this car was a lifesaver. I even made a clip out of it when I found it in front of that convenience store back in Muldrow, and I forgot to check the condition. I've done everything. I packed all the stuff inside the car, and I forgot to check if it's running. Luckily it was. No, but honestly speaking, this car saved our life. Because not only did we use the car to get from Muldrow into this location, but it also, you know, all the wear and tear that's on the car, it's from killing all of the zombies here in this area. And there were plenty. If not for this car, I would be dead. So it deserves our utmost respect. Make it a distraction. Ah, it's also an idea. Oh, I can use it to carve a wooden rod. Oh, one more thing I forgot to build. I need to set up drying racks. Private Lime affectionately calls his characters some variant of garbage, lol. Can you give an example? Just so I get the joke. And you know what, guys? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm making pancakes. Grab a bowl. Fill it with water. His character's actual garbage. Hey, that's a mean thing. You shouldn't call your character like that. What is the pancake mix? There it is. And a whisk. I have a whisk. So we should be able to make pancakes. Prepare pancakes. Huh, weird. So do I have to cook them first in order to add extra ingredients? I probably have to. Where's the bowl? Oh, there it is. It still has water inside. All right. So we're gonna like fry the pancakes, and then I'll try to add some stuff on them. I don't have syrup, unfortunately. I unfortunately don't have syrup, which pains me because I think syrup is essential. But I do have something. But I don't think that's a syrup, actually. I think I have different things, but no syrup. Soy sauce pancakes. Yeah, those savory pancakes. Actually, you're laughing, guys, but you can absolutely make really solid pancakes, which are not sweet, but are rather savory. So one of the combinations that I like is if you put some cream cheese and some like smoked salmon. I mean, that's decent. You can laugh, but that's not bad. You have to have a mortar and pestle. I actually have them. We'll check it out in a moment. Hold on. Let's just finish the pancake thing first. Don't step into the fire. Mission accomplished. You got my mom setting. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Bird's mom. Yes, I can add berries. Sweet. So let's see what kind of options do I have. I have cinnamon. Cinnamon is good. We can absolutely add it to the pancakes. And I'm gonna use the fresh berries, guys. I could add the fruit cocktail. But this is already good enough. Berry and cinnamon. It wasn't even enough to get rid of hunger. What's my weight? Oh, it's dropping rapidly. That's not good. Weight is gonna be an issue. Weight is going to be an absolute issue. I'm gonna do the most horrible thing imaginable, and I'm gonna chase the pancakes with some popcorn. Yikes. Finish it with some splinters. No, because I don't have a dentist. And it's gonna be super hard to pull out all the splinters from your teeth. I texted my mom up. Thank you. Very happy. Really happy that, you know, the apology is accepted. I wouldn't want to upset your mom. Okay, so we were supposed to check if I am able to mash the berries into a fruit jam. So we're gonna try that now. And if we're not able to do that, then... Shit, I forgot to check the traps. See? I keep on forgetting it. Used in recipes. I can make like berry syrup. But I need a jar for that. Okay, but this makes no sense. The berries are not part of this recipe. Oh, but strawberries are. Okay. It looks by the name and it sees strawberries. So for some reason I am unable to make jam. So I'm just gonna finish them off. Next time you spit, your that shell will fall out of your mouth. Or, alternatively, we can use it as a weapon. We can shoot, like, wooden projectiles by spitting towards the zombie. A makeshift crossbow. Okay, it's not dark yet. I'm absolutely going to check the trap. Hold on. In fact, not only that, but I'm gonna forage while we're at it. Onion! Ooh, wild garlic. Sweet. Well, not sweet actually, but you get the point. What was that, Raven? Don't even ask me to try and read it. 60 points for a worm. Jesus, they're generous. Oh, look, more berries. Huh. Twice as little experience points for berries. Wonder why. Ooh. This is actually useful. Ah, okay, that makes sense. See, I've never watched Naruto. Oh, another one. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I did set a trap at the very edge of this field, next to a small forest. And I did set that trap a couple of days ago, like 2 days ago, I believe, or at least a day ago. So there were at least several ticks on that trap. I would be expecting something inside that trap. Either this or the trap broke. I don't see if there is like any other alternative. I would be really surprised if we all come back and nothing happened. Huh, maybe I should be surprised actually, look. Okay, nothing happened. Fair enough. We'll check tomorrow then. $5 o'clock. So I guess it's back to reading books. I still have 2 spears, so no need to rush. Once I use up all the spears, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get new ones. And sharp flint flakes, they are used in all kinds of different... Ah, okay, they are treated as a knife. That's fine. Who, me? That's a great question, honey. Because I was concentrating. So my wife just came back from walking the dog, the evening walk. She came back home and asked me, "Why are you so silent?" She probably thought I died or something. Not me physically, my character, meaning. Do I have anything else to read? I think I'm actually out of any literature. Well, apart from the emergency literature, which is very important and it's nice to have. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna... Do I have headphones? I think I do. Let me just put away the... Let's put away the stuff. I was thinking about going fishing, but it's too late. It's absolutely too late to fish. I'm not sure why I'm carrying all these seeds. I'm never gonna be doing any farming in this weather, so it's probably just a waste of time. Or wishful thinking. Best magazine out there. Totally agree. You can make oil. I can, yes. Why? I mean, is that a question or is that a statement? From seeds. You're right. Minyok, you never played this game like longer than what? You played 40 minutes? But can you make, hold on, I gotta check this. Can you make oil from any type of seed or just... Hold on, now you guys got me thinking. I'm checking on Wikipedia. One sec. Seed. Yo, I don't think you can make it from any kind of a seed. But I'm smart. Jesus. Yeah, sunflower, flax, and hemp. I think... Jesus, I cannot think. I swear to God, one day... Potato, tomato, tuna. I'm gonna make a decent meal, because I really need to work on my... I have to start working on my weight. I'm gonna try and do, like, some sort of a stir fry or something. Let me see if I am able to... Yeah, I can, but again, it's not gonna be... Puzzle agrees, 100%. Yeah, Minyok, you're laughing. You're gonna come visit on a Tuesday? No, on Thursday. You're coming Thursday. You're gonna get greeted by Gucho, and like seriously greeted. Believe me. I cannot wait. You can feed chickens. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't think of it. We might see if that's actually possible if we get some chickens. So dark, I can see anything. This is vinegar. This is vinegar. This is ranch. Ranch technically is not good for you. I should be able to add something more. Yeah, more onions. It's gonna be such a great meal. Potatoes, tomatoes, and onions. All seasoned with pepper. Want some? No, thank you. I cannot blame you. Besides, I cannot see shit out there. At least I know that I'm all good. So we can get out. Okay, gotta start a fire. Let's light a fire then. Have I tried to craft a makeshift lantern? No. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can do something because I do have some like water over here. Let's see if I can. Can I use the cans to cook water? I think I can. I mean, I know that Metal Prime was doing that in his playthrough for CDDA. Oh, look! Yeah, it's actually drinkable water. Sweet. That's nice. Yo, this fire is gonna go on for long. I didn't know twigs are so potent. This is actually not bad, guys. I'm gonna eat half. Okay, it's so dark. I need to find a flashlight. Because it's just so dark, and it's gonna take a while for... Still gonna be an hour before it's gonna get any... Before we're gonna get any light. So let me just quickly skip time. Okay, much better. Can you guys... Konar zapłonął. 100%. Can you guys hear my wife, by the way? Just curious. You probably can. Let's see the makeshift lantern, by the way. Make improvised lantern. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Screws, tin can, wire, electrical wire, hacksaw, pliers. I actually have a lot of it, but I don't have the recipe. So, yeah. Yes, please. Okay, folks, we're going back in there. We're going back to the farm. The blue sheet box. Now, if I would find a red car, you know what I would call it. Miniok knows for sure. Szybki. No, not szybki. I would call it the red sheet box. McQueen. No, I would call it a Ferrari. I'm actually, you guys might not know this about me, but I am a Formula 1 fan. And it was just so hilarious to watch the race over the weekend. First of all, it was incredibly entertaining. One of the more entertaining races this season. But the outcomes were just hilarious. To see both Ferraris out of the race. Both crashed. Especially the second one, the one that was driven by Leclerc. The guy was stuck later on a dune because he was not able to get back into the paddock. As the only way to get into the paddock was apparently through the racetrack. And well, obviously you're not able to get back to the paddock through a racetrack if the race is on. So he was just sitting there, doing nothing. Contemplating his life. Blue sheet box would win the race for sure. Yeah, probably. Ooh. Yo, why did I miss? That's weird. I'm not sure why I missed. Okay, that was close. I didn't like it. Not sure why I missed that swing. I think I was properly positioned. Is Hamilton still racing? He's trying.
No,
He's doing his best, okay? He's really trying. But I think he's done. I think, and it pains me to say it because, you know, it's like one of the greats, but I think he's washed. I would say, you will probably get the reference, Jim, but I think for him it's what Jamie Carragher would say, saying, leave the football before the football leaves you. So I think Lewis is kind of at that stage right now. Or he's just suffering because he's racing for Ferrari right now, and that on its own is, you know, is painful. Okay, I'm gonna park the car one next to the other. Yeah, that's true. You have to know when to finish. But I think, you know, it also comes, you know, he's a high performance athlete, 7-time world champion, arguably the greatest ever. Though there could be like mixed opinions on this particular one. So, you know, if you're an ambitious athlete, it's kind of hard to admit that you don't have it anymore. So yeah. Pescaros, do I use mods? Yes, plenty of them. Actually, if you would rewind towards the beginning of the stream, I was showing all the mods that I am using for this particular playthrough, so you might check it there. Okay, this is gonna be intense because we still haven't recovered from that slight wound. Oh, no. See, that's what I'm talking about. Again, I think I missed. Oh, the same hand, you serious? Something's off with my aim. Yeah, something's really off with my aim. Hold on. I think my camera was just a bit too far away and I wasn't positioned well enough. Okay. Man, this left hand is never gonna heal. Oh, a nice hit. Oh, there's plenty of them. You don't think it's my aim? Well, I was feeling fairly confident with my aim, but it just feels weird from time to time. Like for no reason at all. Either it's, you know, calculating the distance or something, but it just feels weird. Now, I don't like to have my camera all that close because it makes me... It kind of, you know, not slows, but makes the vision cone slightly smaller and it's more difficult to observe the surroundings. But I kind of feel that I have to have it close. Just to be sure. Jesus, look at the amount of work I've already done here. Jesus. All right. Okay, I think it's fairly safe now. So let's relax. Hot sauce, there are no dumb questions, there are only dumb answers. That's one of the most important principles of life. Is there a better way to tow cars? Like, for towing, it's actually not a dumb question. It's a valid question, and a lot of people have issues with that. Basically, for towing, the essential thing you need to pay attention to is the car's horsepower. And, believe it or not, but the size of the car is sometimes misleading. Oh, wow. Meaning, machete. Oh my lord. What a great find. And also, a welder's mask. Wow. Tow in reverse, so you'll only be on gear 1. Did you actually try it? Yeah, I'm sure there is a mod which fixes it, because basically the towing is broken, that's for sure. Because, I mean, you're not pulling 20 tons of cargo, right? You're pulling a regular trailer, so your car should not struggle so much just to pull a basic trailer. But essentially, you need to look for cars with high horsepower. Do you think that's all the zombies from the farm? Because I think the guys which were grouped over here, I think they migrated into the parking lot. I want to peek inside. I really want to peek inside. Ah, okay. See, I heard something. I heard something, but I didn't see anything. Okay, now it looks really weird because I'm not sure if she's on this side of the fence or the other. Oh, that's dangerous. Like a fire in a nursing home. Come on! Jesus, she's persistent. Sheesh! That freaked me out. Okay, guys, I'm pressing my luck. I'm absolutely pressing my luck. I am getting out of here for now. Because I don't want to die. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pescarus. Appreciate the kind words. Really. I'll do my best to keep up the good work. It's been a bit more challenging recently. Yo, it's the same zombie. I was not able to you know, to get her butt on the ground, and now she's resisting the blue shitbox. Ah, not anymore. Okay, I think I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some of the equipment moved from one car to the other. Actually, I'll try to move all of it. And try to make the white car my primary. Watch my back what I catch up on chat. I'm catching up, Pescaros. Yeah, I just read the message that you realized I am the masterclass guy. Yeah, kind of. that's me. Yes, you heard the reference to John. I think the proper way to spell his name is John Lejoie, but I cannot confirm that. But that was an absolute reference to... which song was that? Guns don't kill people. I kill people with guns. Such an internet classic. You like the mod showcases? That's awesome. When I came up with this idea, I was like, this is gonna be either a banger of a series or it's gonna flop. But I think, like, all in all, I really like making this series. And the coolest thing about it actually is whenever I post something, I try to get in touch with the creators. It's not easy from time to time because you cannot simply DM a person on Steam. So what I would normally do is I would get on the Project Zomboid Discord and see if I can find a person that has the nickname, you know, like similar or the same, preferably. And I try to get in touch with them, and I might actually get early access to some stuff. When I made the video about video games, I've gotten in touch with the creator of the Tetris mod, and he did mention he's working on board games. And since I am a board game enjoyer, I am really waiting for that. And the cool part, guys, get this, because this is actually a game changer. The board games he's working on, the intention is to make them multiplayer inside Project Zomboid. So that would be just insane. I'm sure, you know, the mechanics behind figuring that out is a nightmare. But at least I know he's trying. And, you know, he's going to be looking into all the popular 90s games. I mean, we're not going to get Dungeons and Dragons. That's impossible. But even the basic board games would be fun. Apocalyptic Monopoly. Yeah, something like that. Oh, that's a large group. I'm not beating this group in my condition. I just want to peek inside. An iron pipe. I could actually use it as a weapon. Oh, nice. What happened? You need to iron my shit. So the thing is, we're going out tomorrow. We have like a sort of a family thing that we need to attend to, and it's a family thing which requires us to be properly dressed. So I'm gonna wear a suit tomorrow. I haven't worn a suit since God knows when. And wearing. I didn't wear a suit during the wedding. It was not a suit, it was a vest. It's something different. Unless you had some different wedding that I'm not aware of. But it wasn't me. So, my wife is ironing my shirt, and she hates ironing stuff. And she's behind me, you know, like, getting frustrated. Which is incredibly funny. It is funny. Okay, I need to get this under control, guys. This is looking really bad. But we have the white car now. The blue sheet box was left over there. Fancy Gertrix, yeah, something like that. Something like that. I actually enjoy wearing suits. It makes you feel good. But there's no point to wear a suit on a daily basis. I work from home, so that would be incredibly awkward for me to walk in a suit. Even if I have like an important call or something, I would just, you know, wear a shirt, max, but not a suit. Obviously, shirt with boxers. I mean, that's the way to do it when you remote work, but... Oh, the fire is still up. And I wonder where this thing came from. This must be some sort of a wandering zombie, because again, the respawn is off. It should not appear here. There you go. She's a saint. I totally agree. I totally agree. I mean, I've been emphasizing this almost every stream. My wife is awesome. And she knows it, by the way, guys. She's perfectly aware of that. Yes, because you're ironing. Because it sucks and you're still doing it. Are you not going to get the animal? I will get the animal trailer hot sauce, but not now. In order to do so, first I need to have a purpose. And I need to have a vehicle that I am comfortable towing the animal trailer. Why are you picturing me in a bow tie? Because I actually wore a bow tie at my wedding. I had a bow tie, I had a vest, and a white shirt. It was kind of... If you're familiar with sort of rustic type of, you know, like looks and style, that's how it was. Let's sharpen the machete, guys. We got a machete. This is awesome. This is such a great weapon. It doesn't. Jesus, Colombian necktie. Yo, you're savage. Okay, did we fix it or we haven't? I think it's just done. Well, I'm gonna use it anyway, but it's not gonna do us any good. Food. It's time to get some food. Yeah. No, but Colombian neckties is horrible. I don't even want to picture that. That's... yikes. No. Ugh. Yeah, set a person who just... Okay, so 172 kills is not a lot. I was expecting more, to be honest. Now what I could do is I could try and fish again. I think that's the most reasonable thing to do. I have no bait. Okay, so we're gonna test a theory. We're gonna test something. Over 60 in 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna test something because technically with 42.11 they've added the ability to fish without bait. Ah, yeah. I'm definitely fishing with a freaking nightstick in my hand. Yeah, well done. Hold on. We're gonna test the theory. So technically, it's supposed to work like reel fishing. So you have to cast and start reeling in. So I'm not sure it works. What shore bug? Okay, I'm gonna try and cast it in a slightly better way into those bubbles over there, because I did cast it way too far. It only works with jigs. Could be. And I do have a bobber. I dropped my rod in the water as a child and then I caught it back with a fish on the line. Congratulations! That's called being lucky. Yeah, it doesn't work, I think. I think you need a proper, like, a proper lure specifically for this purpose. So I guess still quite early. I think I'm gonna invest some time and see if I can fish. I'm gonna get a troll and see if I can dig up some worms. And see if I would be able to physically catch something, because I really want some fish. You have to stay away from the water and cast so the reeling distance is cut by the land. And does it impact the efficiency? So you're saying me that you can do it without a bait if you do so? Now, of course, I'm not gonna find a single worm. Okay, this is getting frustrating. Jesus, not a single one. Okay, I'm gonna give it 4 more shots. If I don't find one, I'm gonna try and forage for some crickets or something. Jesus, yeah, of course. 0, nothing. Man, this game is getting on my nerves sometimes. Oh, thank you very much. I take that back. 2 worms. Oh, see? It wanted to make it up to me. Absolutely. Okay, I want a legit fish now. You can stack wood logs and get wood bugs for bait? Oh, really? You could do that? I didn't know. Oh, the fish is easier to catch. Okay, I get it. Speed up the time a bit. Nothing. I have to be a horrible fisher woman. Yeah. Either something's I don't know. Okay, all the moodles over there are just crazy. I'm giving up for today. Is it possible that the weather is affecting fishing? Or the time of day? I don't think... I mean, technically, in real life it should. Because, you know, fish do have periods when they are more active and periods where they're not active at all, but... not be able to catch anything makes me a bit worried. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's been a while since I made the video about fishing, but I don't recall having troubles with weather. Oh shit! I forgot I have my awesome stir fry. My quality garlic something stir fry. Gotta put this back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking bad. I'm not. I wasn't paying attention to all these smoodles. I completely neglected them. And no wonder I'm carrying so many unnecessary things with me. Why do I carry a hacksaw with me? It's an extra kilogram of weight that I am not using for any purpose at all. I gotta listen to the Eurodance, by the way. Rhythm is a dancer. I think that was released actually later than 1993. Okay, I'm just gonna take the rest of the day off. By listening to Eurodance, we're gonna fix our mood. I do have headphones over here. I remember I had headphones somewhere. Or maybe I'm imagining things. Also possible. Okay, apparently no headphones. Here, no headphones. Maybe here? Oh, okay. Hold on, there's one more place I want to check because I sometimes keep my entertainment stuff over here. No. No, okay, apparently I have no headphones. So that's something to keep in mind. I need to find headphones. Are the cars with CD? Some of them do. Yeah, some of them do have CD players. Some of them don't. Okay, so we're just gonna relax in an old-fashioned way, reading a book. Speeding up the time a little bit and going to sleep. Now, as I mentioned, guys, I'm not going to be dragging today's stream for too long. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one more day in. So we're going to go to sleep. We're going to wake up, grab some food, and get back to the farm and kill the remaining zombies in the farm and go back, relax, and wrap up. Why? Why did it have to happen? I have an infection in this wound. 100%. Luckily, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, actually I am mistaken. I thought I had antibiotics. Comfrey. Comfrey does... Yeah, broken bones. So this is not going to help in any way. Okay, I don't have an infection. That's good. But you know what's not good? You know what's really not good? The fact that the wound is not infected, and yet my character is feeling queasy. Now, I really don't like the look of this. Now, my first aid level is... It's what? It's nothing, isn't it? Where is it? Yeah, my first aid level is nothing. So I am unable to control and understand my condition, but I do have antibodies. So even if I got the knocks, I am still capable of using my own immune system to fight the infection. But if I do have it, what will need to change is how I treat myself over the next couple of days. So I'm gonna start with finding some sleeping pills. No, I'm actually gonna start by eating something. Oh shit. O, powietrze! Dobry wieczór. Can you check out my... I can absolutely check your map. 100%. Can you DM me on Discord, please? So I won't forget. And I will also have a couple of questions if you do. So just hit me up, okay? And we will absolutely have a look. Oh, okay, these are no longer good. Oh, I forgot about the pork. Well, okay, it was just hunger -1, so nothing anyway. Okay. So what do you guys think? Do you think that actually got the Nox? I don't like this squeezy thing. Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, oh, especially that I'm having fever now. Okay, so there is one more thing. There is one more thing. I saw a medicine zombie. Oh, it's too dark to show you the map. But between the warehouse and the farm, there was the medicine guy. So I could either just stay put, eat as much calories as I can, remove all the negative effects of that my character is feeling, and just see if I am able to... Awesome. So złapiemy się na Discordzie. Extra. I could get as much calories in as I can to try and get myself under better condition, to have my immune system start producing more antibodies, and in effect fight the infection. Or alternatively, what I could do is try and get the Nox cure. Now the problem is I am eating like crazy now, and despite eating a lot, I am barely getting anything. Come on. How much hunger does she have? Coffee time. Coffee has barely any calorie. Oh, but it reduces hunger, actually. I'm gonna eat the chili also. Jeez, it feels like a fight against time or something. Damn it, still nothing. Jesus. I'm so worried. I think it's laceration. I mean, not think. I'm sure it's the laceration. Because I haven't turned off the transmission through scratches and lacerations. So it has to be the laceration. I'm trying to eat as much as possible, but it's literally doing nothing. Jesus. I ate almost everything I had. You serious? I'm gonna open the box. Why in English? That's a great question. The backstory the backstory, what I started to make this channel in English is I always used English in my professional life. I mean, I worked in corporations, and now work again. But since I had no job, I figured that if I'm not going to be practicing English at all, it's going to get rusty. So I figured I'm going to make the channel in English so that I'm going to, A, be able to reach a wider audience with my videos, and B, to simply practice. So that's why. Besides, for Polish, I would never dare to do any Project Zomboid content. I think that's reserved for Marek, who is a content creator from Poland, and he does Project Zomboid. He does Project Zomboid videos, and I used to work with him. Actually, he was kind of a work friend back in the day, and he does excellent Zomboid content, by the way, and not only Zomboid, but also other games. And Blight, you're absolutely right. It's much easier to reach a wide audience if you're using English as your primary language. Okay, can you guys explain to me why am I unable to get someone who can speak? But well, you should try and learn. Best of luck. Oh, she's already dying. Finally! Jesus, thank you. It took me all the... Yo, I ate all the food I had. And only after I ate everything I had, I managed to get... Oh, it's gone already. Well, so much for that. Okay, what is my... Is the wound... Okay, the wound is okay. You wouldn't want to learn Polish, that's for sure. Forget about it. It's not useful. And it's incredibly difficult. And as you've mentioned, Powietrze, I mean, it's a way to practice your language. Even if you're just like passively listening to streams or watching content, it also helps. Because there is a person who has a nickname that says Powietrze. That's why I used it. I don't know, guys. What should I do? Now, the problem that I have is I'm starting to drain HP. I no longer have any food. Yeah, for mental plasticity, 100%. But realistically speaking, the easiest way to learn a language is being forced to learn a language. So essentially, get your ass abroad, and you won't have a choice. Let me put it away as well. I gotta find more food, and I gotta find more food fast. So I'm gonna do what I have to. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I don't have a knife with me. Perfect, well done. Gotta go grab a steak knife or something. I'm gonna kill a pig. I'm gonna kill a pig and I'm gonna have some pork. I still have faith in my immune system. I still do. It's not the end of the world yet. When I tried to deliberately kill myself, when I was doing the when I was filming the... what was I filming? When I was filming the episode for the antibodies mod, I tried to deliberately kill myself, and I completely neglected everything. So I didn't eat, I didn't take care of my wounds, I felt bad, and still my character reached a point in which it was... I reached a point in which my immune system was actually able to fight the infection. So I'm gonna just hope that we will be able to replicate the same behavior, especially considering that I haven't made any changes to the mod itself. I mean the settings, the base settings. So the base settings are the same. So I'm not gonna be picky. I'm just gonna... try and, you know, cook all this food. And really hope for the best, I guess. Now, granted, these aren't large cuts, but they're better than nothing. Polish gaming developers are peak too. Yeah, we have some decent developers, that's for sure. So there is this Polish game that I am really waiting for, which is called Play of Battle, which is essentially a grand strategy mixed with an RTS. Staged, I mean, the background, the stage for the game is the 2020s and beyond. So it's going to replicate the geopolitical situation that we have right now, and you will be able to steer your country through all the geopolitical turmoil that we have. So it's supposed to be... What? Sorry? So it's basically gonna be a mixture of you know, the wargaming, European theater, and all the grand strategy games that Paradox makes. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm actually hoping to get some early access, guys. I'm trying to use the platform that I have to maybe be able to get some early access to it. Yo, Frostpunk is such a great game. I love the music from Frostpunk. It's just it just hits you differently. Oh, one cut is uncooked? What do you mean? The game, it's called Play of Battle. Now, that's one of the things that's really bad about this game. They really messed up the title. The game is going to be called Play of Battle Systemic War. But I personally don't like it. I think they could have done better with the naming. Animal brain. Okay, let's start eating again. What's my HP? Okay, it's not the end of the world, guys. It's not a disaster yet. I gotta lose some of the clothes because I am definitely way too warm, and this is not helping the recovery because it's a negative effect. So we have to get rid of anything that makes our character feel warm. I want to get rid of anything that makes her feel uncomfortable. What is this is the... Okay, much better. Let's lose the knee pads as well. Okay, we're still warm, but it's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely a mixture of both. That's the whole concept. That's what they wanted to do. What I am seriously interested to see is how they will manage to kind of, you know, merge the two layers of the game, because a grand strategy is something completely different from your typical like action RTS. And I think the biggest challenge for them would be to not make it so that if you are really good at RTS layer of the game, you are able to beat the game by being great in RTS and being shitty at grand strategy, if that makes sense. So I think that the most important thing for them while working on this project is to really adding a proper balance between the two of them. Otherwise, it's going to be a massive failure. Jesus, Macaramon. Yeah, cook food. What are you thinking about, huh? What are you thinking? Yeah, exactly. So Total War had this problem, right? If you figured out how to play the battle stage, and especially if you're playing against AI, which always operates with some sort of a, you know, like system which is put for that AI, it's then easy to maneuver around it and yeah, and just beat the game this way. Okay, look at it, guys. I've managed to get rid of all the negative moodles except the queasy one, which I won't be able to get rid of as long as the body is fighting the virus. No, never really heard of it. What's X4? Yo, look at this pork. That's a slab of meat. Is the wound clean? The wound is clean. Okay, that's sweet. I can still make some coffee, but in order to make coffee, I have to fully protect it. I'll try to brew some coffee. Because again, that's I still have the fire going. I'm pretty sure I have, yeah. And it's still some extra calories into the system. Man, I feel it's like a race against time, honestly. Put the crowbars in the shape of a cross to get a blessing. Great idea, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. But first, let's brew some coffee first. Oh shit, I forgot about the coffee. I left it in the fire. Space Sim. Space Sim, you start as a loner scout and make your way into an Empire. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, it doesn't boil. You have to prepare the coffee first. So I know I already mentioned this in one of the streams, but when COVID hit, I played a lot of EVE Online. A lot of EVE Online. So I'm all for Space Sims. One of the first games actually that I played, and this is gonna be something like really low key. I'm like 99% sure none of you ever heard of the game. But one of the first games I played was a game called Privateer. and it was a standalone game in the Wing Commander universe. And the whole concept of the game was that you were basically a privateer. It was early 90s, and it was a completely open world concept. So there was a loose storyline that you could have followed, but the general thing was you had space available to you, tens of systems, and the only thing that you could do was just fly around between the systems and, explore, do missions, do trading. And the only aim of the game was to make your ship better. Something like that, yeah, similar. Now, chat, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we freaking got it. I cannot believe this. I think we actually got it. I'm absolutely checking it out, Blight. Absolutely checking it out. Oh, wow. Shit, we're cured. We are actually cured. Oh my god, I am so happy. Okay, but you know what? No Man's Sky's dead. Oh, but you know, the scale is 1992 or 1993, something like that. So take it with a pinch of salt. It was a great game back then. I'm sorry, what was that noise? Guys, any idea what was that noise? It sounded like something broke. Okay, it's way too late to get out and fight the zombies again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and see if the trap caught something, and I'm gonna forage a little bit in the fields because I ate literally all the food I had. It's just my knee, no worries. Yo, I mean, you won the day with this joke. Oh my, that was a great one. That was an absolute banger. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try and find some food. Anything will do. Berries, yeah, perfect, because we haven't had enough berries over the last week. Potato maybe? Oh, a cricket. Oh, yikes. I'm gonna find some food. I'm gonna check the trap. I'm gonna get back into the home and I'm gonna close the stream for today. But before I'm gonna close the stream, I'm gonna see our checklist and see what we've managed to achieve from the list of achievements I wanted to hit. My physical therapist needs two people to pop my foot in place. Is that like some sort of an injury, or is that something you were just born with and you have to deal with? An onion. Bigfoot, is that you? Okay, so apparently there is only onions and berries in this field. And an occasional worm, and nothing else. No potatoes, no peppers, no tomatoes. I would love to make onion soup. I actually wanted to make onion soup. The problem is I don't have a pot. So I'm stuck with shitty stir fries. And like with all the berries, what I should do is I should grab a couple of jars and sit at the side of the road and hope for the people that pass by to buy the berries from the glass jars. Oh, look. That's not a potato. Put some, yeah, put some water and onions in your mouth and sit by the fire. Mr. Bean style. No, but seriously, the distribution of loot is really, really weird. Oh, a carrot! Yo, we got a carrot! And you know what that means, right? What are the... Okay, over there. A carrot means I can set another trap. That's not a potato, this is a potato. The thing is, I don't need seeds. Oh, so... Motherfuckers. They ate the bait. Hold on, let me quickly check because I don't remember. Am I able to catch anything with a cricket? I don't think so. Not with this trap. I think I would need a stick trap, right? Because crickets attract birds. Yeah, the crickets attract birds, and to get birds, I need a stick trap. Shit, okay. I'm gonna make a stick trap, but not today. I'm just gonna add the carrot. Hope for the best. And just go back home. And maybe look for some more onions. Actually, some mushrooms would also do. Some onions and some mushrooms and some butter. Some salt and pepper. Common mallow, sweet. I will be able to make some medicine. So common mallow is something that you can use to get rid of symptoms of flu and cold. That's one of the natural medicine in the game. Very useful. No. I'm about to hit another level in foraging. I feel it. Oh, sweet. Mushrooms. Nice. Okay. Not about to. Still a long way to go. But if I was to bet, probably foraging is the first skill we are maxing out in this playthrough. Onions, anyone? You got a bird already. Good one. Hey, you're on fire. You're on fire today with all these jokes. Keep them coming. More mushrooms. So one thing people don't usually think of when foraging, but you actually get... Oh, more carrots. Damn. Well, this is a source of protein, but let's just say I would prefer a different one. Going back to what I was saying, one thing about foraging, people don't usually... Ginseng. See, I cannot finish my thought! Stop finding shit! So one thing about foraging is that it actually wears out your character. See, I'm already out of breath. So if you forage, especially when you forage in areas that you haven't explored yet, and you're semi-expected to find zombies. If you forage for too long, you get a high level of, you know, of like tiredness. Your character is out of breath, and now all of a sudden you find yourself surrounded by zombies. That's actually a very easy way to get yourself killed. So remember, kids, you know, keep that in mind. Mushrooms and onions heating the house with farts. That's correct. Yes, they are. That's a mixture that can be deadly. Absolutely. Cyclone B. I don't think we are allowed to say these things on stream. There goes the monetization. Oh well. One thing I have to check. Can you make... Oh, you cannot make... See, no, I'm sure you can't. So the saucepan doesn't allow you to make a soup. So we're just gonna go and make I'm gonna add mushrooms and beans. Beans, absolutely. But beans and mushrooms don't mix well. I wouldn't be mixing these two. Zombies won't dare to enter the house. Nope, no chance. Okay, well maybe that's not it's not the best meal ever, but it is something. Oh, the carrot already went stale? You serious? I got so much seeds. Okay, chat, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna close the stream. But while we are cooking, 4-star Gordon Ramsay, I don't think he would. I think he would destroy me. Rightfully so. Let's check out the list. And unfortunately, well, I think the only thing I can do is remove this. Because I wasn't able to find any nails. I didn't set up the animal space. I didn't find any chickens. Okay, I got some more tobacco. Okay, I can remove that for now. And, like, no chance on a generator. But, on the other hand, we've managed to cure Nox. Again. Oh, you serious? Yo, the fire went out. Lame. Well, luckily I do have a hatchet with me. And you got rid of the blue shitbox, 100%. No, we gotta respect that car. It was a good car. Okay, let's finish the cooking. Quality meal, guys. 8 ingredients in total, and our hunger impact is -14. Jesus, that's pathetic. I really gotta get my head around fishing. Because we are not gonna last long on this. Yeah, it's nothing. It's like eating Styropian. Sorry guys, I don't know how you call it in English. Styrofoam, I guess? I ate the whole thing and she didn't even notice. Crazy. Alright, chat. We are gonna close. It's been fun. It's been scary. It's been scary and it's been fun. So it's a perfect combination. But that's all for today. I'm gonna be back with you. It's all there, 100%. So I'm gonna be back with you on Thursday, as always, because I'm really trying to keep the schedule going. I will likely start at the regular time, but if by any chance I will be starting later, I will give you a heads up front. Because Miniok, the person who sometimes shows up in this chat room, will come and see me. So, guys, thank you for being here today. If you haven't, check out the new episode of the Masterclass. There's a brand new episode of the mod shed dropping. Some of you already seen it. Those of you who are channel members already seen it. The mod is about cooking. I mean, the episode is about cooking. So stay tuned for that. And thank you. Thank you for making my evening entertaining. So have a good one. Take care. Cheers.